your team rating at 85?
Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds lead us.
They in a
I
different
figured out
party.
the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me.
Yeah, I'll make this bitch private. Now I see. I see. I'm finna
Hopefully
rape
I
this.
don't lag.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's
Yo,
a
boys
look
want
at
front row
Arrowhead
tickets to this
Stadium
whipping.
here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about
They're
off
not
the
getting
charts.
him.
They're
Nobody
set for
is getting
football
him.
as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Not this
The
year.
first 2 months of the regular season down.
I don't know why you saying that to him. Like you ain't got the nigga either.
Bro, I'm getting him, bro. I'm getting him.
No, you're not.
And he'll take it past
But
the 25 and up to the
good deal.
28-yard
If I hold you to 0 points, I get him.
You're not holding me to 0 points.
Alright, well then bet the bet.
No, you're not getting it.
You're not confident?
Yeah.
What type of
I'm confident. I'm confident, but I'm not betting you because I want to see. I'm not just gonna give away my players like that. Fuck.
I mean, I'm gonna give you my running back.
Once those stinking ass running backs.
Switch, yellow.
Alright, bro, it's up.
Switch.
It's up out here.
61, matchbox, light.
It's up. Touchdown.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there.
That was
Gets him a
easy.
first down. When plays break down, that's normally when Mahomes is at his best throwing the football, but as we saw, he can run it too. Last year, 60 carries, 272 yards, great elusiveness and speed, and the Chiefs obviously don't want him to be a running quarterback, but if he sees an angle like he did there, any opening, he has the ability to take it and run.
I was throwing a pick anyway.
Hell yeah, you was.
Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is
My
incomplete.
baby, let's be like that again. It's
You're
over.
facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power,
My
you
baby
got to
messed
find
up,
a
first
way
of all.
to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Gives you
Rudy, man. Bro, he blitzed more than Kyle. Like, we back.
No, I accidentally did that. I accidentally blitzed
Sixth touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point.
Good game, boy.
And that makes the score 7.
I know you want to be in red, Zeke. It's okay. It's okay.
If you think you're holding me to
Now
0,
after the touchdown, here's
But then
Parker
bet
on
the
to kick it
bet.
away.
It's simple.
No.
Zeke wants to be in purple. I mean, not purple,
Yes, he
red.
does. He does want to be in purple. You're damn right. He
And a
wants to be in
good effort
purple.
on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Real lean man.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You'd have to play him twice.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons,
down.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I'm gonna hit him all night long since he ain't want to be in red. Oh, it's out.
For Zeke,
He's
the
out.
first 3 years he's had in the NFL.
I'm gonna do him so, ball. You ain't even gonna want him.
434 yards, not as many as 1631 that he had as a rookie, but still his
Come on,
yards
bro, that
per
ain't gonna
game
work.
average was the best in the National Football League.
You said what?
Now the 2nd down throw on target.
Stop playing
Getting
kid games
this
with me,
just
bro.
shy of
Troll on me.
midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Watch this, watch this. Here comes the stretch. Here comes the stretch. Here comes the stretch. Ooh. Ooh, he done ran back in there to JJ. But that's Luke.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his
I ain't gonna lie.
overall
Mostly
game
cut you
without
in the
talking
Luke
about
Wall
his
game.
intelligence and how he controls the
I
whole
win.
defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually
Sit
make
down.
checks,
Don't play with
just like a
kids.
quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run it.
Sit down, boy.
Cook was fighting for it, but
Sit
I don't think he
down
got there.
now.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson.
Dart.
Open man is
Darts.
complete.
Going darts, Julian.
And
Darts.
he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
I did not mean to do that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now here's Mahomes.
I keep doing that on accident. I keep run committing.
For a Kansas City touchdown. Antonio Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
That was easy.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
I keep run committing on
Wild start
accident.
to this
Oh, that was easy. Shut up.
And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go
Where
back
is
and
the
forth
calm?
all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Come on, push the ball.
Can I get some calm, bro? I just can't be the best player right now.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Now after the
So
touchdown,
long.
here's
Guess there's only
Buckner
one
to kick it away.
undefeated team in the league now.
Yep.
This fielded at the 2.
Can't believe they
And he'll
built
be
you. I
brought
don't
down
let
at
you
the
break 2 tackles.
23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's gone. Arm bar. Just gonna arm bar me the whole game, buddy.
8 yards the tally on that first down run.
You
Here's
want me to
2nd and
do
2.
it?
Yep.
This is Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, it's Elliott.
Wow. I just wish it was too bad.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Cook with a first down and much more. And down to the 27-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Chiefs 14.
Now Elliott. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, I got you. Check! Watch the safety crease.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 7.
Watch the slant.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he will take this.
It really should be 21-14, but my nigga Zeke coming on the 1-yard line, but it's cool.
Dalvin Cook
How?
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
How is it going to be 21 if you want to go get the ball back right here?
Now from tying this football game. Well, they got the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
At the 37-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Down back at the 34-yard line.
I got it.
Yellow.
40's mine. Hey, let's pin the mirror.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now on first down. Gets this one to Hill. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time they paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On second down, it's
They go play for you a decom.
and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Pop a top on a weak league like you. That's what I'm
Right
gonna
after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Mike set.
On the ground, it's Cook. Anthony Hitchens, second in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You sure this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. First down, here's the run with Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Not a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out.
Oh, they reeled me.
That's running
I'll
out
join
of
delay.
steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this...
No, was I supposed to? Your friends get better. the stream back. Hey, Vince. I'm getting real right now.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So I declined it. You playing Kyle?
We play to win. Let's go.
Hey, watch how I reel
Vikings
them in.
now
Watch
to
this, watch this,
start
watch
their
this.
next drive. First half showed us the second half breaks.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this is going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Oh. Come here, Mr. Same play. Real.
Again, it's Elliott.
Yeah, that's him.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And
well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays.
Please,
in the wrong direction.
Not the first down. Throw the slant. Real.
Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
3 plays, and I'm going forward.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On second down, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, got it. Real. Oh,
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
A loss of 2 there, second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Cook. He's to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 21-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener with it.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
You're lucky because I keep running committing on accident. This shit is annoying.
74 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
On 2nd and 12, Watson, and this one hauled in by Rudolph. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And I think the Chiefs have to so the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 16.
Yellow. 40's mark. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kentrell Brothers drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 18. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting strong.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. As mentioned, here's the younger brother of Dustin. This is Britton Colquitt to punt it away. Here's Hill on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Fight on these two. Attack! I'm going to run you over.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. On the counter, here's Bell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Mahomes now on 1st down, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, that's complete, it's Bell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check 37. Check 37. Hatchet. Switch. Here we go. Finish the game.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Mahomes to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an
Go
option,
for it.
But as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back
I got to
the
listen to
scrimmage.
Kyle. I ain't listening to Vince. Kyle, the best player here.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing
Bro,
on 4th
what if I do
down.
get it, though?
Mahomes takes it himself, and this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he
I didn't get it.
forward, and indeed he did not.
I
They
did not
stop
get it.
So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret.
Kyle, you
And I think the head
idiot.
coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the...
And they got him behind.
I just got a safety.
Cook goes down for a safety. Gosh, this game felt a bit weird.
I told you, Kyle is the smartest man in here.
Maybe exemplifies that weirdness with that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field. And this could very well be the play that decides
Kyle, the
this football
smartest man in
game.
here.
Charles, you said
Told
earlier
you,
this defense is
bro.
probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't
Yes,
they?
Coach
Looks
Kyle.
like they're headed towards a big number.
You
But
make a
20
good
was the
coach, just not a good
threshold
player.
because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Yellow. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, 57 colors. Mark 40.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. On his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch call
get that mark with 3 seconds.
Right near the
And he
30-yard line.
He got to score off the
So
field.
a change
He ain't
of
got no time
possession
on the
here
field.
on the punt.
Real.
Maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Here are the Vikings
He ain't even got no
now to
passing
start
game.
their next drive.
He
Look at the
scored off
clock.
all
Everyone
running
knows
plays.
the situation.
Real.
Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And that is going to seal the victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Real.
So for the Chiefs,
well,
the win will move
it's only
to
one
7-2
undefeated
now
team left.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week.
8-1 on the year.
That's a good record. The Cowboys.
Not bad.
I'm still gonna make it to the playoffs.
Everybody.
The only reason,
and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I ran from it on accident.
Okay, I was going. Crimea River.
You weren't.
Let me see. He done rushed all day. Let's see. Bro, how did you not, bro? How did you kill me on a run all game?
Slow and listen, they run slow and then Dalvin Cook's 79 overall with X Factor. Like, that doesn't make sense.
I'm saying, though, like, how did you kill me on the run this whole time, but only neither one of your running backs had 100 yards rushing? I don't understand how you even had, 28 points. Nobody produced.
You got lucky because I ran come in 3 times.
Damn, pack it up. You just better hope you not on my side of the playoffs. It's gonna be real nasty.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I ain't getting paid with you, know my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
I'm mad that I lost to you because I actually was 52 because you're not good. You literally won off of my mistakes, bro. Because I fucking ran from you 3 times.
Oh, I gotta stop advancing it. Hey, Vince, I gotta stop advancing it, bro. Look at the Chargers records.
I played the Seahawks.
They 6-4.
Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up.
Bro, how is the Vikings 9-1? Who the Vikings lose to?
Shut the, why would you answer that? Oh, Well, who do you lose to? Who the Broncos? Nobody. Man, I'm looking kind of.
I'm sick. I gotta make sure I advance all his games manually this time. He ain't about to make the playoffs. They 6-4 and they about to be 6-5 when they lose to me. So what? Wait, time out. And he play y'all. Oh, I look, he messed up, bro. He just might not make it. Oh, I can, cause I can make the other teams just like the wild cards lose. Facts. I don't know how divisions work though. I don't know who wins division. Imagine me losing. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. He's not me. My kids is trash, bro. I was out there toying with them boys though. Like, that's crazy, God. So out there playing around with the Vikings. How many weeks is it? 6, 7? It's 17 weeks. I thought the NFL had 16 games. Bro, he played me twice, 2 more times, bro. So he's gotta make the Chiefs lose. Yank. Let me see who else he play. I think he played when he on too. He might be finished. No cap.
I played.
He played. Yeah, he played you.
I played.
You played the Chargers. He finished.
I played the Chargers week 15 though.
He finished. No cap. Let me see. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. So either this, it's the Seahawks. You know what? Huh? Oh, TJ Morgan, I seen that. I've never seen. Hey, Joe, Sean Morant talking wet to Harden.